All right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode amateur hour commentary for Indy Gaming League. Or, I don't know what week this is,
Week
but
6.
week 6 with AHC versus Gabagooners.
Yes. Going to be an interesting one. We don't have a logo for Gabagooners. So Titch has made his very own, and it's much better than what they have on the website, I gotta admit. So, yeah, gonna be a good match tonight. Gabagooners have more of a winning record than Amateur Hour currently does. We could talk a little bit about that and be very, very quick. They have a 3-1 record, 65% win percentage, 43 goals overall. Their roster consists of it's Maddie BB, Jay Murley, Ive Skills 11, and Snicker 21. Oh, hey, that just happened. We are now into the abyss, and we're back. So that being said, that's the roster. I don't know who's actually going to be playing because I don't have that kind of information. But let's just say this much. Though they have a 3-1 record, they lost their last week match. Their only loss was in week 4. I believe week 5 was a bye week, so they didn't have to worry about that one. But their last week that they played, they lost. So I'm curious to see if that is going to carry over into this week. Who's to say? Not sure. We're going to have to wait and find out. But over on Amateur Hour side, we have a 45% win percentage with a 2-3 record. We started off a little sluggish this season with 2 losses. We got a win in week 3, another loss in week 4, and last week we won against Brio Esports Go in week 5. So we're coming off of a win. Crossing my fingers we get another one tonight. But as anybody knows, Rocket League is full of surprises and full of energy and full of excitement, and we'll see how it turns out tonight.
All right, so just getting the lobby set up here. But store. So Rabbit's asking for a baseball tee. But
Okay.
I thought this would be a good time to kind of maybe throw out the idea that we've been kind of working on in the background.
Sure.
So why don't you do that while I
get all set up? Sure.
Fix
I'll do
this.
that. So we did actually have a baseball tee on our other merch store, and I could get you the link to that. It's still active. I'm going to have to see if some of those items are still in the store. Because some of them are no longer available because of just resources and limited access to them. But our new store over at Teespring, we have a lot of stuff. I can see if I can add a baseball tee on there. I love them. I have one, and it's a great fit, and it feels good. In addition to that, we've been dabbling in the idea of adding team jerseys / team shirts. I have concept designs that I've shared with the team already to see if they're interested in that sort of thing. But if you are an existing team in Firewall and a Firewall league, whether it's Gaming Synergy Pro League or the North American Firewall League, if you're interested in having something like that, I'm more than happy to come up with some designs, share with the team what they are, and then you guys essentially just design it and you tell me exactly what you want. If that's something that you are curious about or would like to see, shoot me a DM in Discord and I can share with you a couple ideas that I've already toyed with. Definitely let me know. It's exciting, and if it's something that we could do for all the players, I'd be more than happy to do it. We are already providing a commentary service. We're also providing a podcast service, and we're also providing a team talk service. There's a variety of things that we're doing, and this just seems like the natural next step. What can we do to get you guys some awesome merch that is specific for your teams? So that's kind of what we've been looking at in the background.
Yeah.
Please let me know if you're interested.
So yeah, that's and then especially with our EU side now starting up, so we've got the announcement today, courtesy of our friends Vinny and Sean. Daft Div, as I like to refer to them, or Divinical and Daft Dev. I just refer to them, the pair, as Daft Div now. So they're going to be heading up AH Commentary 2, which I know we had discussed using as Rocket League set. But with them coming on, joining on, with that channel already being affiliated and everything like that, we just figured it would just be easier to hand that off to them. And then we might start up an Age Commentary 3, depending on if we pick up any more franchises or any more teams that want us to cast for Rocket League. So if there's going to be some overlap between Fireball and Rocket League, then maybe we got to set up a third channel.
Yeah, that'd be exciting. I'm excited for Daftiv, as they are now coined. The announcement was today. Titch had already alluded to in his previous blog about it. If you guys didn't catch it, please go over to the Pro League channel here on Twitch and welcome Daftiv and Divinicol. It's exciting. But that being said, we got a match starting here, folks. Gabagooners versus Amateur Hour Commentary face-off number 1. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's go.
Here we are. Ooh, good pressure right off the hop for Gabagooners. Steve's going to take this one from the corner. Unable to get it out. Dr. No Chill is going to pick this one up. Ball in the midfield. Snickers going to knock this one over to Steve. Steve's going to take this one. Can he find it? No. Pop up. Grant's going to be able to have this one beat. Defender is going to push this out to mid. Dr. No Chill pushing it back. Jay Murley with a good clear in the mid, but Steve's going to break up the play. Dr. No Chill looking for that angle. Couldn't quite find it. In amateur hour territory, Grant. Snickers gets it past him. It's going to float towards the box. Big booming clear from Dr. No Chill. It's going to send this one right back down to the orange side.
I gotta say, the rotations right now for AHC, they're looking smooth, dude. Like, so smooth that the attacking players have an opportunity to try to make something happen with the confidence that someone's back. We didn't see this a lot in the previous weeks. A little bit of a cluster F when it came to rotations, little mishaps here and there.
As I say that, a double commit in the corner.
A little bit of a double commit, but they're already right back up into rotations and they're back in formation. So, like, I'm seeing something different already, and the clears are a lot better than they have been. Here's Grant popping out in front, Snicker
so as
hitting
far
it
as
clear
the
for the goal.
as far as the difference, would that be is it Snickers running the new NASCAR?
That kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is the new NASCAR. I believe.
Ready.
I believe that one's a Mustang.
Nice shot by Steve off the crossbar.
Oh, it's the Camaro.
Oh,
one.
Dr. No Chill tickles it in. Getting the first goal here with 3 minutes, 11 seconds left on the clock. AHC with the first lead of the evening. Awkward touch there by Jay Murley. Definitely not something that he wanted, but he saw it and he's like, oh, damn.
Face off, pushing up onto the wall. Steve. Dr. No Chill is going to send this one to the back wall. Snickers missing it off the back wall. Dr. No Chill is going to put this one in the mid. Steve will get the touch, but Grant's going to put this one on target. Snickers out to mid, out to Murley. Steve
Nice
breaking it up.
clear.
Dr. No Chill keeping this one in the corner. Double commit. It's going to cause a bit of a miss there.
Eek.
Steve push this one out to mid, but Maddie there ready for it.
Boy,
Maddie.
that double commit there.
Maddie playing really good mid defense right now. This is the part where after you see 3 or 4 clears of that, you just gotta slow it down, try to force them to challenge.
Snicker getting demoed by Grant on his rotation back. Oh, riding it along the crossbar. Jay
Good
Murley
pass.
with a good pass here, keeping it tight against the wall, allowing what's his name? It's Matty to fly on in and pinch it past the post. All tied up here. 2 minutes left on the clock.
Grant's gonna try and air dribble this one in. Can he find Steve? No. The ball's in a bit of an awkward spot here.
On the ground by Murley. Grant trying to do something with it. Here comes Dr. Nocho flying in off of the post. Steve recovering, keeping it on the orange side. Here goes Grant trying to force back in. Not able to get it past the post. Now carrying
Post
it back up the
MVP
wall.
this game.
Oh, what a touch. Just wide to the right. Scuba Steve keeping the heat alive right in front of the orange net.
Grant taking this one, get it high up over. The Snickers going to pass this one out. Steve's going to put it towards target. Snickers trying to go for the redirect, unable to get the touch, and Grant's going to send this one. I don't think Maddie's prepared for it. Oh, just barely.
Now he's in the back of the net. Can they do something here? No. Dr. Nocho flies in, but Maddie with a good hit. Here comes Snicker trying to carry it.
Good positioning by Gabagooners there with one defender or one attacker on the wall. Maddie's going to send this one out in the midfield now. Dr. No Chill going for the 50. Push this one over to Snickers, who misses it, unfortunately. Off the corner, towards, off the goal.
Those are getting awfully close, man. Like, decent angles, just a little bit off point, but pretty good setups and reads there by Gooners. And Steve finishing off this drive with another goal, making the score now 2-1. Under 30 seconds left. It's still not a sold victory. A very, I don't want to say very easy, but it's potentially
28 seconds is left. I mean, that's lots of time, man. That's lots of time.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
And I say that, but Steve's going to go over the defender, and he's going to put one home.
I mean, is he listening? Like, was he listening to the cast and hearing me say that? He's like, okay, let's just solidify our win here and smack this baby in, getting it past and splitting the defense. Great play.
Yeah, really good shot there. I was gonna say on that second goal, I don't know if you saw, but it actually went off the cross or went off the post as well. The post being I think the post has saved more goals than anybody right now.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one.
Steve taking this one off the wall. Gets a touch. Not quite enough to do what he wants. Dr. No Chill is going to end that one. And AHC is going to move into game number 1.
AHC just, the way they played, they look so much more confident. Like, their rotations were good. There were a couple double commits. But that's kind of understandable. I mean, I think people do that. It happens, but it wasn't nearly as regular or as clustered as it has been in the past. And every time they started getting clumped up, they rotated back into position and they just got right back into formation. We've been struggling with seeing AHC week in, week out, struggle with those rotations and double commits and just getting clumped together. And tonight, at least in game 1, they looked really good.
Well, here we go. Game number 2.
What's up, Nate? How you doing? Daft Dev, Karen, Cinderella, Steve, and Rabid. Glad you guys could join us. Thank you so much. If you are joining us now and have not yet said hello, please consider doing so. We'd like to welcome everybody into the stream formally. Coming out of the corner. I'm really keeping it there.
Good pop over one of the defender.
Off the wall.
Good
one
pass by Maddie, and that's
Oh!
actually going to go around, and that's going to get in. 29 seconds in.
I couldn't really see from that angle, but what happened with Steve here? Oh,
You just got around him.
just overshot. It was a good touch.
Excuse me. Thirty seconds in. Snicker's got to put this one over into the corner. Steve picking it up. We'll flick out to Dr. No Chill. It's going to send this up. Steve got one touch, but couldn't get the second. Dr. No Chill putting it on target, but defender's going to clear this one all the way down. Snickers. Oh, Maddie.
Just the angle was off. Here's Grant with no boost. Corner boost stolen. There it is. He's able to pick it up and move it down the field. See if Grant and Steve can do something here as it bounces off the back wall. Steve bouncing it back off in the same spot. Not really able to move it in front of the net. Defense having a bit of an easy time just playing a catch here in the corner. Grant rotating back, trying to get back on defense. Good turn. Pops it out to the side at mid. Now he's got to get past.
Really wishing you had boost on that one to follow it up.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh, missed by Murley and Snicker a little bit there. Nice pop up. Dr. No Chill denying him the goal.
Back out into the corner. Ball goes down. Good little passing play here. Steve able to get it back in time. Grant's going to send this one long.
Go for the bump too there. Would have been a well-timed bump. Here goes Grant trying to knock it up, and in Snicker from inside the net, tapping that bad boy out. Dr. No Chill going up for his chance and denied.
He bumped the goal, or bumped the defender. Nobody's back. Grant having to push back here, having to make a touch. Dr. No Chill gonna send this one down to Grant. Can't get it around the defender on the wall, but he will take their boost. Shot right onto Steve's car. Grant gonna try and slow this one down in the corner. Gets off, gets it past one. Can he get past the second? No. That would have surely been a goal had he been able to do so.
That was a great play nonetheless. Keeping it afloat in the air and getting it past the defender. It definitely pulled their rotation up, forcing all three members to be at midfield, which can be dangerous, but it was a good clear by Gaba.
Dr. No Chill in the orange corner, trying to search for a defender. He wanted somebody there. Grant trying to get a high clear, gets blocked. Steve gonna keep this one popped up in mid. Man, gonna throw this one down off the curve. Grant missing.
Big miss by Grant. Good challenge by Dr. No Chill. Here comes Maddie trying to keep it popping out of the corner, make a pass happen. And he does! Murley flying in to finish that one off. Maddie with a nice pass out of the corner to Snicker. Snicker rebounding and getting another pass out of the corner. Murley finishing it up. Increasing the lead by 2 with 1:18 seconds left on the clock.
Guys, just be aware at 10:30 we're going to be having another game for Iker Esports with our good friend Nate, Rebel, and them from last week. We're going to be covering them again. Again, we'll probably just kill the stream for like a minute just to separate the VODs. But do not go anywhere. We will be back after this game is over.
So I think this is all but one by Gaba here. I mean, there's 40 seconds left, so there's always an opportunity for AHC to come back. But Gaba is really being a force here in this game number 2 with a 2-goal lead already. 30 seconds left on the clock. Going to be hard for AHC to come back on this one.
Well, as we say that, they break out and get into the orange zone. Good choice by Dr. No Chill to back off on that challenger on the wall. Good pop up off of the crossbar.
Oh man, unfortunate.
Snicker all the way up on the AHC side of the field. A bump.
Oh, right in front of the goal. No one there to clean it up. 2 seconds left, and here it is. Gaba taking a win.
See, he's going to cast this one. Push it out.
Even. 1-1.
So close. So close. So 1-1. This is turning out to be a good game so far.
Yeah, that time I think Gaba just outplayed AHC in that one. Both teams played fairly well. Just better shots that in game number 2 for Gaba. It could be a back and forth tonight. We might see a game 5. I sometimes cross my fingers and wish for game 5. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if AHC can take back that lead here. Play like they did in game 1. Apply that pressure, get those good rotations, those good clears, and good follow-ups. And right off the face-off, pressure already on the orange side of the field. Here comes Maddie with a clear down center. Murley trying to make something happen, missing that touch. Dr. No Chill keeping it live.
Good little pop here. That could be right on target. It is. Grant, can he finish it up? Off the post.
Off the post, and here comes
Steve is going to make sure it goes in. 28 seconds in-game time. Because it does count the 5-second countdown off the kickoff before the ball. So it's like 3 seconds here, and then roughly 2 seconds here. So it's about 5 seconds from the game time.
A good start for AHC. Gaba trying to make something happen for themselves.
Ball dangerous in front of the net here as there's a miss. Grant having to stay close to this one. Steve able to cover.
It's a juggling act here in front of the blue goal.
Good pass up to Steve. Off the corner. Bit of an awkward touch by Murley. Able to get it around. But no Chill's going to send this one down. A bit of a missed touch by the defender. And that's going to leave the net open for Dr. No Chill to send her home.
Oh, Maddie, say it isn't so. Setting it up perfectly for Dr. No Chill, slowing the momentum. If he just passed and let it go, it may not have been a goal. Unfortunate touch for Maddie.
The idea was there. I mean,
it was.
You know you've got that much time. You catch the ball, you carry it over to, especially if you're low on boost. You catch the ball. It's easier to control your car, and you can get to the corner a little bit faster. It's also more dangerous to do it that way, but if you have the time, you're better off to catch it, run to the corner, collect up some boost.
Ooh, nice
what
touch.
The hell just happened there? This Dr. No Chill is gonna squeak one into the corner. Good pass up from Steve. What a redirect.
With the frickin', he was boosting out of the corner just to get it on his back end and off of the driver's side passenger wheel. Well played, good timing. And that was 100% intentional. Which is crazy to say, but damn.
Grant off the back wall. Good little pinch. This Dr. No Chill is going to send it all the way back. Murley going to drop this one down to the corner. Gets it past Steve, but Grant's going to send it home. Steve. Oh, missed the redirect, but Grant able to send it home.
Did Steve get a bump there to clear the front of the net?
I'm not 100% No, it was just a mistouch.
Oh, man.
The defender actually did get it. It's just, unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the right touch on it. But 4 goals up.
He was contending with the shot and with Steve. I mean, either way, if Steve was there and the player on Gaba didn't touch it, Steve would likely have touched it and redirected it back into the goal. So, I mean, it was a good attempt. It was everything that he could do. It's just bad, unfortunate situation. Yeah, 2 times tonight already.
And that's, oh, that hurts. That was an open net right there. Jay Murley missing that one. Grant, no boost. Just has to go for the 50.
No boost.
That's sometimes you just got to get in the way of it. Oh my God, what a touch! Just over halfway in the
passing
game.
out of the corner. Here comes. Oh, sorry, that was Steve, I believe. Flying back towards blue. Dr. No Chill slow and roll, but they can't get it out. And Snickers sneaking it past all defenders on AHC. I mean, when you're on the chase like that, and you're going the same direction as the ball, trying to redirect it back out of your net is so hard to do.
Yeah, it definitely puts you in an awkward position, but yeah. But Steve's gonna send this one all the way into the other corner. Man, he's gonna false around, push it out in the mid. Jay Murley unable to find the connection. But this is gonna come off. Try to go for the back wall.
Touch.
Snickers, not the touch that he wanted. And that is going to be an open net for Dr. No Chill. And he's going to take those every day of the week.
Snicker, no. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. That was 2 passes by Gaba.
151 left on the clock. Up by 4 goals. And
I mean, there's not a lot. There's not a lot of opportunity to come back here. Can they?
No.
Absolutely.
They need to get a
Just
goal right now if they're going to do it.
yeah,
And
just shy of 2 minutes on the
good.
clock is totally doable.
There's a good little second touch there off the bounce, but this is going to send right in front of the box. Steve just missing
Steve,
that
big
one. That would have pretty much sealed it as we hit the 130 mark.
The net.
Steve.
Played by Steve up to Grant. Can they get it off the rebound? No, it goes straight up. The right side of the post.
A triple commit.
Triple. Oh my gosh. Murley with enough sense to control his car, ground it, and try to hit it off the side wall, but Steve returning it. Trying to carry it in off the corner.
Gabagooners right now just starting to panic a little bit. I mean, at this point, you got a minute left. You wanted to give it the all, but I think you write this game off. Figure out what it is that you're missing, and just try to reset.
And maybe try to get in the right mindset now. Like, you're ultimately going to lose this one.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, we've all been there, man. You just gotta try and hit the reset button. Once you know that the game's over, you got a couple more games you got to play. Just hit the reset button. Figure out what it is that you're missing. What happened? What changed?
yeah, like, I mean, that triple commit, that doesn't happen. That has not been happening a lot for Gaba. Double commits, triple commits. We do see it occasionally, but it hasn't really been a problem. Honestly,
It's more of a panic. It's a panic.
Yeah, and there's been a couple of shots on their part towards an open net that just didn't turn out to be anything. Dr. Nocho almost with a beautiful touch into the top corner and just missing. And
That would
Gavin
have been a sick angle, not gonna lie. That would have been a really sick angle, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it would have been beautiful. And AHC taking another win, increasing their lead to 2 going into game number 4. You know, Gaba just a couple missed opportunities, shots on goal that were wide open, following up, a little bit a little bit unfortunate, just not able to finish right at the end. But they have had some great saves. In game number 2, they played incredibly well. I got a feeling they're going to turn up the heat here, and we're going to see a game number 5. So I'm holding out for Gaba here to put on a show like we saw in game 2 and possibly get another win.
So
Karen,
here we go. Karen with 200 bits, thank you very much. So here we are, game number 4.
Ooh,
Nate
nice
calling a
touch.
3-1 here. Grant with nice pickup in the mid, gets around one defender, gets the demo on the second.
Whoa! Grant trying to clear the way. In the end, couldn't make anything happen, but now he's popping it off the sidewall, passing out to Dr. Nocha, a little hard with a touch, a little too hard.
Grant's gonna pick up the boost there, though. Good little 50, popping it up high in the box. Dr. Nocha unable to find it. Steve at the back, trying to pick this one up at the corner.
A good touch out of the corner. Murley, and here's Maddie trying to play out of the corner as well. Grant and Steve juggling it, getting it past mid. Snicker returning it. Oh, a miss by Grant. Oh, and a save by Dr. Nocha. Oh, that was close.
That was a good little fake by Murley, not gonna lie. Just that little... Yeah. And Murley tries to get that downward angle.
Oh,
what a save.
Popping it up just enough to bounce it off the crossbar. Over to
Dr. No Chill. No Chill's going to send it down, and he's going to find the back of the net. What a passing play.
All right. I mean, wow, dude. Talk about regaining your composure after that circus in front of your net. I mean, all the juggling, all the last-second saves, incredible turnaround, and then getting a nice pass and clear up that ends in a goal. I mean, just, wow. To maintain your composure and bring it up the field and do that. Well played.
And Steve gonna find his way through 3 people. Yeah, Maddie takes off the wall here. Gets it behind Maddie. Murley missing it, and Snicker not having enough time after seeing the misses from his teammates. 3:36 on the clock. AHC up by 2.
good redirect. Here comes Steve carrying it up, going for a ground pitch, not able to do so. Murley knocking it back. Grant there to get the
That could
save
have
off
been
the
a real
backboard.
goal opportunity right there. That could have been. You're really going to post this one out, but Dr. No Chill is going to send this one down to Grant. Grant, oh, it would have been nice if we had a Grant to Steve and Steve goal. That would have been a wicked play with all three members involved.
There are just so many close calls for AHC. Gaba just keeping it hot and heavy in front of the blue net, forcing them to play a lot of defense and just really be reactionary at this point, getting heavy deep clears and trying to do something with it. AHC's still up in the lead by 2, but definitely struggling here on defense. Just a little bit.
Good little attempts here for Steve on just little touches, just trying to keep it away. There's a lot of demos. Dr. No Chill demoing 2 members of Gaba. Jesus. Dr. No... What? Okay, chill, dude. I know you have no chill, but... calm down.
Oh boy. Awkward touch by No Chill off of the back wall there. Steve with plenty of time to ground that ball and take it up, but you gotta be careful with those touches.
I think he's made them angry. I think I saw some demo attempts there coming in. Murley's gonna get this one cleared out to mid, but Steve's gonna send it right back in. Snickers, Grant's.
See, it's that good positioning. It's those good rotations and formations. AHC is doing so much better in this game than we've seen in previous weeks. And just really good reads. They're on point.
Maddie gonna have get clear here. Steve gonna push this one into the corner. Dr. No Chill unable to find it. Grant having to come in. Double commit from Gaba.
Oh, open net. Never mind. Maddie's back.
Ooh, good
challenge.
attempt. Dr. No Chill trying to throw that one high into the midfield for Steve.
Maddie just boost starved, dude. Boost starved. So is Murley. They are just starving. They are feeding for some boost and struggling to get any. Less than a minute left. HC has 2 points up. They gotta maintain this if they want to close the game out. But Gaba is just fierce right now, playing ultra aggressive in front of the net. But they can't make anything happen.
Ultra aggressive also means your midline is suffering as soon as you get it past that third man. And mistouched here by Jay Murley is going to allow a goal from Steve, and Maddie unable to get back and also getting bumped in the way. 40 seconds left, up by 3.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, when you're down and you just need a goal up on the scoreboard, I can understand playing ultra aggressive, especially when it's only like 2 points. But now with 30 seconds left,
this is final game potentially. So yeah, I mean they have to give it if they're gonna lose either way, right? So I mean you got to give it all, or what was the point?
You got to risk it.
You got to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, you see, winning this one.
Final countdown is going to secure the victory. Once the ball touches ground, that's it. AHC walking away with another victory, 3-1.
Good play. Good.
Do you know what this means?
We get out a little early before the next game.
Well, I mean, there's that, but I was more referring to the
their positioning.
Playoffs. Yes, their position for playoffs. So that well, for sure solidified playoff positioning, but also just helped with their seeding. So we'll end up seeing what their final slot ends up being, but the boys making into playoffs.
Yeah, this is a good sign. You know, we were really concerned early on in the season. There was some difficulty with scheduling and not able to get the core team on, so the subs were stepping in. And even when the core team was together, it just seemed a little sloppy. Things were really not working out. But tonight, this is what AHC looks like when they play at their peak. They were dominant there. Game 2, they fell short. They had a few mishaps, and Gabo really turned up the heat, had some good plays, made some good opportunities. But man, they just couldn't survive the onslaught of AHC's offense, and they really couldn't penetrate that defense. I mean, we saw there in game number 4 so many close opportunities for Gabo to get a goal, but Grant and Steve and Dr. No Chill just bumping it just over the crossbar or just outside the post. I mean, it was just so close, and they just couldn't squeak it past. What's up, Frieza? How you doing, man?
Speaking of, we got the boys in chat right now, Steve and Grant jumping in here. Congratulations, boys. Moving on to playoffs. So looking forward to seeing what we end up with as the final.
Yeah, that was a good, well played game, and I'm excited to see where you guys go in the play.